Why did the Kenyan farmer join a dating app? Because he heard he could get a match with some attractive subsidized fertilizer. Now there's a sentence I never thought I'd say. But here we are in 2024, and it's all happening. A recent survey by the Central Bank of Kenya has revealed that over 2/3 of farmers are swiping right on government-subsidized fertilizer. Yes, you heard it right, folks. Now, I'm not saying that the Kenyan government is trying to play Cupid here, but the numbers are speaking for themselves. The percentage of farmers getting their hands on this subsidized fertilizer has more than doubled since last year, reaching a whopping 67% in March. Talk about blossoming love. But just like in any modern love story, there are challenges. Some farmers are complaining about lack of information, logistical issues, and supply shortages. It's like a rom-com where the main character keeps missing their date because of traffic, miscommunication, and a sudden rainstorm. And then there are those farmers who reported being prioritized based on membership in farming groups. It's like the exclusive VIP section of the fertilizer world. Meanwhile, others are facing difficulties accessing the fertilizer due to transportation constraints. You know, the classic tale of can't meet my date because my car broke down. But the plot thickens. The government is now investigating reports of fake fertilizer distribution. It's like a fertilizer version of catfishing. President William Ruto has promised compensation for affected farmers, which is kind of like promising a refund for a bad date. But let's not forget our global context here. The conflict in Ukraine is causing a love triangle that no one saw coming. It's led to a global fertilizer crisis, driving up prices and impacting farmers worldwide. Major fertilizer exporters like Russia and Belarus are playing hard to get, facing sanctions and further exacerbating the situation. Farmers in various countries, including Kenya, China, the US, and Brazil, are struggling with soaring fertilizer prices. It's like being on a date and suddenly realizing you can't afford the bill. Efforts are being made by governments and agricultural firms to support farmers through grants, financing, and alternative fertilizer sources. But, like any good drama, the situation remains challenging, with experts warning of difficult times ahead for the food supply chain. So while the Kenyan farmers may have found a match with their subsidized fertilizer, it seems the rest of the world is still swiping left and right, hoping for a match that won't break the bank. So next time you think about joining a dating app, remember the Kenyan farmers and their quest for love in the form of subsidized fertilizer, because at the end of the day, aren't we all just looking for a good match?